Welcome to Working City. Our city has a long-standing commitment to the young people of Eugene. Reading and storytime programs through the Eugene Public Library, the annual Public Works Day, and special programs offered at the Holt Center. Recreation Services offers a variety of classes and activities for children and also has a program for preschool-aged children that features unique ways to experience learning.
We decided to start this program because we felt that there weren't enough quality preschools in the area, and parents are really hungry for that, and it's really important to build, strong, fun foundations for children in their preschool experience. And it's all about foundations, which is a lot of social development. At Mr. Jim's Exploratorium, we center them around art and life science projects. And so we do a lot of themes, big themes that we build on. Do not push kids. We really let them work at their own pace. Sometimes we get products, sometimes we don't. The process is the important part. It's all about, really creating magic for them and have a wonderful experience about group interaction with their peers and just having fun. And then all the rest falls into place.
I work with 2.5 to 4-year-olds. And a big part of my classroom is working on social skills. A lot of these kiddos have never been in a group setting with kids before. So we're learning to take turns, we're learning to use our words instead of pushing when a kid wants to use a toy or a work. We're learning to say, oh, I'm using that. And then already I've seen so much growth in that area, and it's amazing how smooth the flow of the classroom goes once they start to acquire these skills. Then there's so much more learning happening, so much more activities being engaged with.
See, I also teach the dance programs here too, so a lot of the fancy things we have here, hula hoops, balls, little plastic stars, the mat, we use mats a lot to incorporate into these dance programs that we love to have. The versatility of our teachers coming from different backgrounds and being able to incorporate that into our program is one of the benefits of the Amazon Preschool.
If you work with, fine eye-hand motor skills with some of the art and science activities, that gets them ready to read and write and track, and that's all done through projects, great fun projects.
We have different sections in the classroom. We have a sensory area where there's lots of sand and pouring the sand. We have an art section where there's lots of art happening all the time, painting. They love to paint. So that's really fun to just see their imagination. And they don't always paint the same thing. They'll do one picture and then more please, and you move it and it's something different. So it's amazing to see the creativity that's flowing out of them at all times. We also have a manipulative center, so that's just using like puzzles and more like stacking little things. There's a lot of fine motor skills that they're using at that table. We also have more of a quiet area. There's some kids who just really like to be quiet, and so you'll see them often sitting over by the pillows just reading, and every now and then they'll look up and see other kids, and then they'll go back to their reading, and then once they warm up, you can see them all over the room too. So there's a place, a section, a center for everyone in the classroom, which is really neat to see them all gravitate to what they're feeling that day.
This year I've got a slightly older group, so we're doing some famous artists, and we've already done Georgia O'Keeffe, and so I brought in an old skull, cow skull, and put a rose in it, and we actually did some still lifes of her in the style of Georgia O'Keeffe, and it was a great success. That's kind of the idea. And same thing with the life sciences. We plant things and go out and do a lot of observations, lots of walks and observations, and I really believe it's important to be outside as much as we can. Then with some of the older kids, some of the pre-K and K children, I will do a little bit of beginning cognitive work with them, where we might trace letters, for if we're doing a unit on B's, we might trace the letters B, E, E, and that kind of thing. And again, it's all just to really create their good self-esteem and self-worth in the child, so they're ready to rock and roll when they really do hit kindergarten and elementary.
For more information about Amazon Preschool, call the Amazon Community Center at 541-682-5373. Our Working City also has a number of classes for preschool-age children at 3 locations around town. For more about those, check out their recreation guide online at eugene-or.gov, Recreation Services, or in hard copy, or call 541-682-5333.